Hey guys, and welcome back to Misha's Corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make these hot pickled peppers as well as some spicy kingfish. So let's get into it. I haven't had kingfish in so long. I saw it in the store today and I decided to get it. So these are the ingredients that you'll need. I'll make sure I list it down in my description box. Make sure you check that out below, as well as if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up on your girl. I have habanero, carrots, peppers, onions, a bay leaf, and we're just gonna put it all down into a mason jar like you see me doing here. If you're not experienced with habaneros or scotch bonnets, they're very hot. Please be careful, wear gloves, or make sure once you're done you really clean your hands, soak it in like vinegar water or something. You know, I have a little one at home. I definitely wash my hands over and over and over, put Vaseline on my hands to make sure I was good before dealing with her. So make sure you guys are paying attention. Wash your hands if you're not experienced. So once I get everything down into the mason jar like I have here, y'all, this was spicy, but it was good. I kind of low-key wish I did use 3 habaneros. I only used 2. I should have used 3. Y'all already know I'm in the States, so I don't know where to find scotch bonnet at. So there's that. So now we're gonna make the pickle. It's just like salt. I'm using 3 types of vinegar. I'm using mirin, red wine vinegar, and white vinegar. I just like the balance of it. I've made this trio before when I was in school, and I liked it, so I decided to share that with you guys. I added some water. Now we're gonna put it on the stove and bring it to a simmer. You don't need it boiling forever. As you can see, I don't have a super rolling boil. As soon as it starts to bubble like this, I turned it off and took it off the stove. You're not trying to cook it or reduce it. You just want to heat it up so the sugar and the salt can melt and you're good to go. While it's still nice and piping hot, obviously I couldn't use the pot to pour it in here. I poured it in something smaller so that I could pour it in a mason jar because I didn't want to make a mess. Now, you got more balance than me, child. Do your thing. But I had to put it into a cup first and pour it in there. And that's the pickle. You let it sit for 12 hours or up to overnight. Some people even eat it after like 2 hours, but child, it was several hours in the refrigerator. So now this is the kingfish. I got it from the market, the international market. I'm seasoning it up with some garlic herbs, some garlic salt, some onion powder. I'm going to use some mustard. I don't care what kind of fish I'm making. If I'm going to fry it, I'm using mustard, so don't come for me, okay? I'm also going to be using some scotch bonnet hot pepper sauce. Now, this I could find. I find this everywhere. But the actual scotch bonnet, I just cannot find it anywhere. So you want to make this nice and seasoned and delicious because we're not going to add a lot of seasoning into the flour. There's literally no point. We have that beautiful pickle. You don't want the spices to overbear the pickle. So that's why I didn't use much. So this is cornmeal and flour. I'm adding the garlic herb, the garlic salt, the onion powder, and that's it. I kept it pretty simple because I wanted that heat from that pickled vegetable to hit me, okay? So I just left it pretty simple, just like that. Next, I just wanted to show y'all, look how seasoned that is. That is seasoned, okay? From the rooter to the tutor. And now you're just going to put it in your cornmeal and flour mixture and you're good to go. No egg because we use the hot sauce and we use the mustard, so you're good to go. Want to pat it down, get it nice and pat down and pushed into the fish, pause, so that, you know, it doesn't break off into the oil or it doesn't crust up once you're frying it. I actually left all the fish in the flour until my oil was heated and I was ready to go. I didn't even take them out. I left them all in the bowl with the flour, covered in the flour and cornmeal mixture, okay? Because that's how it's going to stick. So now I'm going to add my fish to my heated oil. You could deep fry this, shallow fry. I'm shallow frying it. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to cook it on each side. Basically, it doesn't even have, I don't have a time, but once it's nice and golden brown on one side, I flip it. And I feel like it's given 5 minutes. I'm not worried about if the fish is cooked or not. That's the least of your worries. Your worry is to worry about if it's crispy and brown and your heat is up and up. Like even on the platform, yeah, I see people are fried chicken and fry everything. Them stove low. I miss see the chicken I boil I done soak up all of the grease and now fry. Turn up the stove. Right, you see my fish nice and brown and crispy, ready to go. I know it's cooked because it's brown. It's fish. It doesn't take long to cook at all. But it took about 5 minutes on each side. Like I said, medium high heat. When it comes to frying chicken and fish, honey, I don't play, because if that oil start boiling your fish and chicken versus frying it, oh honey, you in some trouble. Okay, so and there's barely a way to even fix that, because now your chicken done absorbed all, or your fish, all the oil. So now I'm just gonna put everything together. Look at my pickle, you guys. Oh, look at the little. And then my slow self picked up a piece of pepper. Y'all, my mouth's still on fire. But this is what the plate looks like, you guys. I hope you give this a try. I know a lot of people do not do a traditional Thanksgiving table, and this is just the options for people that don't want a turkey or prefer, you know, seafood or fish, and they're good to go. So this is kingfish, nice, crispy and spicy, with some hot pickled vegetables, and I hope you guys give it a try. So this is me trying to break into one. Y'all, it was so hot. It was hot even for me. I had to throw it down because it was just way too hot. But you just want to break it apart. This is how you eat it, for anyone who wants to know. And then you get some of that pickled vegetable, put it right on top, and then you eat it. And y'all, this flavor explosion, the sour, the sweet, the salt, the heat, it was just so good, you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you for your support, and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.